Hey girls and guys, so I'm going to give you a dream that I had from the 31st of July 2022 because he's been giving me loads of dreams and I do believe that he wants me to get them out, okay? So let's get started. So I had a dream and I saw two playing cards, right? So I had two blue cards, excuse me, on a boss, and the two cards were put side by side, right? But then one of them would go on top of the other one and no one could separate them, okay? And then on the windshield of the bus, it read 50-50. Then I saw it backwards, right? So then it said 5, right? So like 50 flipped over 05, okay? And then I remember when my daughter, when I got off this bus, I remember when my daughter was talking about going somewhere and saying, let's wait till someone whose name I vaguely remember, but I'm not going to put it here yet because I believe he's going to minister more to me. So I might be back to this dream at some point, okay? Because there is definitely more. I know there's more to this, but anyway, so I looked up the meaning of 50, okay, meaning spirit, Holy Ghost, Israel's jubilee, okay. 50 means Ab Ishoa, okay, Abi Shoa, yeah, and I did the abbreviation next to it so that I could get that a little bit right, okay. Hopefully I got it right. That's from the Hebrew Dictionary Lexicon, right? Meaning my father is rescue, safety, right? The bus, obviously it's a means of travel, public transportation. It's moving forwards, going to a destination that's ahead, right? And then after that, in this dream, I saw one of my old cats, right? Excuse me, guys. Saw one of my old cats and there was another cat, right, and two small wolves. So I went over to the cats and Tiny jumped on me and started to swat at a small fly that was in front of me, of my face. So its paw hit me and I said, hey, and got it off me. Then I woke up, right? Okay, so the cards were side by side and then one on top of the other. 50-50 can also mean half and half in everything, okay, as we know. And then he gave me an interpretation. I shall be the head, which equals man, okay, which I put slash on top and then I put in brackets lead, okay, but all will be 50-50 between the two. There will be no games as God is with us and has rescued us on his bus and is transferring us safely together, okay. 50 also can represent Israel's Jubilee. So I looked up Israel's Jubilee. The Jubilee is the year at the end of 7 cycles of Shmula, and according to biblical regulation, had a special impact on the ownership and management of land in the land of Israel. Shmula, the book of Leviticus, chapter 25, put in brackets 7, promises bountiful harvest to these who observe the Shmula, sorry guys, and describes its observations as a test of religious faith, okay. And it says the current Shmula year is 2021-2022, or Anno Mundi 5782 in Hebrew calendar. The next Shmula cycle will be in 2028, between 2028 and 2029, year 5789 in Hebrew calendar. Shmula, I looked up that name as well, means to renounce the right to work the land and let it lie fallow. 7th year, a sabbatical year of rest for the soil, okay. I looked at that person's name. I'm not going to say that part because obviously I can't remember 100%. I asked what the cards meant throughout the day, and God said he is in control. The cards are in his hands and I am driving this bus, okay. And I put slash God. So as I've explained with the numbers, that's what he is saying. He is saying in this moment it has been done, okay. With the Shmula, meaning it's the sabbatical year of rest of the soil. He's saying that you have done all that needs to be done. Now he's in control, okay? He is driving the bus, and he shall get you to the destination. You and your ordained husband shall be led to the destination. Nothing and no one can stop this from happening. He has taken control of this, because the two cards were literally the only thing on the bus, okay? And me looking in, okay, at these two cards. And then when it went on top of the other one, they could not be moved. It says that the man is the head and the leader of the household, right? There were no games going to be played. There's just two cards, right? You and your partner, your ordained husband, however you want to put it, right, are literally together in spirit form, okay? He doesn't show me the two people, because if he's talking to me, he knows he's not showing me the person just yet, right? Every time I see this person in my dream, I don't see their face, right? So he gave it to me as two cards, but he also gave it to me as in a game, right? He's not playing any games anymore. He's put the two of you together, and no one shall separate you. Who God puts together, may no man put asunder, right? That's in the Bible. Then I've been seeing a lot of 7, okay? And 7 means completeness, right? So everything is complete. That is what the 7 is meaning. It is complete. See it as the sabbatical year that you have worked the soil, and now it's time for you to rest, okay? The 7 cycles. So you've been through the 7 cycles. You've probably had 7 months, 7 years, 7 days, whatever it may have been, where you've had to do a lot of work, okay? You've had to tend to the soil, but he's saying it is coming to an end. He is taking control of it, and all you have to do now is just wait, because he is doing the work. If he has instructed you to do certain things, get them done. If he's told you to get rid of things, get it done. In this time, it's now, it's so close. It's this year, okay? This Shmula year is 2021 and 2022, this year, right? It's this year that he's going to do majority of these marriages. I have heard so many people recently getting married, right? I have a person that comes around, and they said their auntie got married a few months ago, and then recently their auntie got married yesterday. Another auntie got married yesterday. So these marriages are coming now, okay? This is not a game. If you've been standing and waiting for your marriage, it's on the way. He's guiding you guys there now in the spirit. You two are making your way through this life already. It just has to come to fruition in the natural now, okay? You two just need to come together naturally in the physical, okay? And hopefully that will be by the end of this year, but he is doing the work now, okay? If it does take until the next Shmula cycle, then that's what it will be, but he is the one who's in control. You are not in control of this, okay? You are not driving this bus. He is driving this bus. I hope that whoever can understand this message understands this message. But now is the time, right? So obviously when I did look up that name, there it seemed like a warning to me. But as I said, I'm still gonna bring this back to God, you know. But it says sorry, excuse me guys. Maker of bowls, okay? And when you think of a maker of bowls, that means arrows, okay? There are going to be people who are going to be trying to come against this wedding, this marriage, this union. So you need to stay vigilant, okay? In this time with who you have around you, because not everybody is going to be happy that you two are together, okay? The two cats, right? When I dream of cats, majority of the time, it can be a bad omen, okay? It's just dependent on the dream. But recently I in my last one I told you I went back to see a certain person right, and the cat in this represented that certain person. I know this because of the way that it went when I actually saw this person, and the way that they reacted to me was kind of like how the cat reacted to me, okay? And it was saying to me that this person, although they are showing you love, right? It's like a show of love, and they was batting at this fly, because a fly's a pest, okay? They was batting at this fly, so they're batting away this person, right, who may have something against you, who's trying to, you know, deframe your character or whatever it may be. They was batting at this fly, but also hitting me at the same time, right? So it's saying, yeah, that they will seem like they've got love for you and be helping you with that person at the same time by swatting them, but you will be getting a part of it too. Like, it's a double whammy with this person. So they're not putting you first, okay, whoever this may be. They're not putting you first, right? They will never put you first, okay. But they will have they'll be double-minded, okay. That's the right words to use. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They'll be double-minded, okay, and won't fully take up for you, okay. So that's when I say, man, it says, oh, get off me, you know. It's best that you stay away from anyone who is showing any traits of that, like taking both sides, or like switching from you to the other person, okay. And just remove yourself from that, especially in this time. The focus is on what you have to do for your marriage, okay, not what other people are saying or doing right now, okay. Is there anything else I can think of? Oh, and obviously backwards, 50-50 was the 5, right? 5 means grace, okay, so he's giving you grace upon grace, okay. In this union, everything is upon it from him, okay. He has ordained this, he is happy with this, and he's got the go ahead, right? It's got the go ahead. He is saying it's time, okay. But there is preparation that needs to be done, okay. If you haven't been preparing yourself, it's time for you to start. If he's been telling you to do certain things, you need to get it done, okay. It's not a game anymore. So yeah, that's the message that I have for this dream, okay. I shall speak to you guys soon. Ciao, Bella.